What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be reacting to... What are you about to say?
It's a special day.
We're going to be reacting to... some Led Zeppelin 2.
Let's get it.
Oh, yeah.
It's special because the last time we did this was... we did Led Zeppelin 2, we did A Whole Lot of Love, and then, what did it get banned everywhere, right?
Yeah, I think it gave us a strike. So
it gave us a strike, and then we were like, well, I guess we can't do any more Led Zeppelin 2. So, not until we figure out our Patreon and stuff. But then, like Led Zeppelin is not going to get held down. Somehow...
it beat the algorithm. It took time. It took time, but it was like fighting, and it released itself from the block.
One day,
and now it's up for everybody to see. So go check it out on the channel. Just look up "Whole Lot of Love." It's buried. I don't think a notification went out when it released itself. But yeah, really weird stuff going on with that. But it is up and on the channel. So go check it out.
We were blown away by it. But what was so funny is, like you said, it literally, we didn't do anything. Just all of a sudden, we noticed it was on the channel and people were able to view it. It was being viewed slowly, but still, because it was so old.
Yeah.
But people were finding it and seeing it. We were like, whoa. So what's going to happen is, on this one, if this gets blocked, we're going to put it on our Patreon and we'll put out a community notice.
Hopefully we will get a strike.
Yeah.
Just for uploading.
Yeah, if we get a strike from then on, it will go straight to Patreon.
Yeah.
But if we put it on Patreon and a lot of you go watch it there, somebody might be seeing this in like 4 months where it got itself out of having a block that got out there. You're one of the few getting to watch it on our actual channel.
Yeah,
that's possible, huh?
Yeah, so we're gonna go through this album in order. We're gonna take our time, just like we did on Led Zeppelin 1. We've reacted to every song on that album. Every song is on the channel, so go check that out. Now we're gonna start Led Zeppelin 2. So we did "Whole Lot of Love," which is the first song off the album. And so now we're going to do "What Is and What Should Never Be," which is the second song on the album.
And of course I've heard a lot of the radio hits. I don't recognize this title at all. "What Is and What Should Never Be," number one, that's a good title.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah,
but I don't have any idea. I mean, think about this. This is following "Whole Lot of Love." Imagine coming in after "Whole Lot of Love."
Nothing.
Is this going to be like all of a sudden they slow down the pace? Or is this going to be a speed it up? Like, what do you do to follow?
I know there's no way the meter will be broken even more.
They should have just did. On side one, "Whole Lot of Love," and that's it.
They should have.
And then turned over to side two. But I don't know how you follow that song up.
Definitely should have ended the album with that, because if you start with that, you're setting yourself up for failure. If you start with that song, in my opinion, you're setting yourself up for
Unless
failure.
You're setting yourself up like "Welcome to the Jungle," you're setting yourself up with just that banger first.
That's not the best song off that album, though. It gets better than that.
And "Whole Lot of Love," I can't imagine there being a better song on this album than that.
Neither. There's no way.
But that's why we're exploring it with you guys.
If anybody can top that song, it's them.
All right, hold on a second. Which one of these are mine so I know?
That's yours. This is mine.
All right. Is this... all right, I'm not even halfway. Right here?
Yeah, here we go.
Let's go.
"What Is and What Should Never Be" by Led Zeppelin. Let's go.
If I say to you tomorrow, take my hand, child, come with me.
All right, I have to say, I've heard it before. I didn't know the title, but I've definitely
heard the whole thing back and forth?
I've heard this on the radio, and I can sing the chorus. So for me, this ain't gonna be a first time reaction.
Well, maybe Jimmy will blow you away with a guitar solo or something.
But see, you can tell I never had the album, bro. I don't know the order, and I definitely don't know the titles. And man, the times I've heard it on the radio, I don't remember them ever saying the title name, even though they may sing it.
Well, I never heard the song.
All right, go ahead when you're ready.
It's to a castle I will take you, where what's to be, they say, will be. I guess the wind says spin, sail away, leave the day way up high in the sky. And warm, but the wind won't blow. We really shouldn't go. It only goes to show that you will be mad by taking that step. If you say to me tomorrow, fun it all would be. Then what's to stop us, pretty baby? But what is and what should never be? I catch the wind, see it spin, sail away, leave the day way up high in the sky. And the wind won't blow, really shouldn't go, only goes to show that you will be mad by taking our time.
That seemed like the perfect spot to get your first thoughts on it, because
Yeah,
who
that's a
knows
good
what's
spot.
going to happen next.
Yeah. Well, sounds pretty good. I think it's very slow compared to A Whole Lot of Love. I think this song, you can't even compare this to A Whole Lot of Love. A Whole Lot of Love is up in the stratosphere. This is like, it's like on a plane.
All right,
But,
all right, yeah.
it sounds really.
But that's true. Probably almost any song after it would be the case. But all right, let's keep going.
But it sounds good. I like his voice. I do think that even the mixing is not like perfect, but that's like their thing. They never mix their songs perfectly because when them drums come in, they sound a little too loud to me. I think because you hear them drums come in, they're loud in my ear. But yeah, sounds good. I like it. What do you have to say? You know the chorus. You still remember it? Does it sound the same?
I mean, last time I heard this, man, probably was on FM radio in a crappy car stereo. So
Yeah.
I think I still can react to it. What stood out to me a long time ago and stands out to me today is the way that they wrote these lyrics when he comes in. Sail away, bitter guy, bitter guy, bitter. The way that the cadence and the way he hits it and then he does all his lyrics sound so cool. I mean, this song is groovy and this song is cool. And I think that's Jimmy. I can't really tell the bass, but I think that's Jimmy's guitar. It sounds so like overblown and grungy.
It does.
Like
just so blown out.
It sounds like he's playing a blown out amp, and it sounds awesome. Because it's like
so blown out. It does not. It sounds broken.
You can hardly even hear the different notes, but it sounds so cool.
Yeah.
One thing I noticed is that in the first album, my man is singing about women the whole album.
Yes.
And in this one, he's look, how many months was it between this, right? They put it out the same year, right? So it wasn't that many months later, and now my man's already like, I'll take you to a castle. He has gone to Zelda level. How did his lyrics jump from just relationship type of things, like, you know,
your time is gonna come?
Yeah. To now he's all like theatrical, like here we go. I'm gonna take you to the castle, baby. I mean, you could already see a theatrical like lyric change.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, this song could repeat what it just did 2 more times, and it would still be a super solid song. However,
I think so.
I don't know what's gonna happen next.
I'm gonna need a Jimmy Page solo. Let's keep it going.
All right.
Are still as new, and happiness is what you need so bad. Girl, it's alive with you, yeah. I catch the wind, see it spin, sail away, leave the day way up high in the sky. But the wind won't blow, we really shouldn't go. It only goes to show that you will.
talk about the chorus moment right there.
Man, that sounds good. I like
How
that
did
part
they
better
get
than
that?
the first part.
That,
yeah.
How did they get?
Yeah, compare that. We always joke about communication breakdown.
Yeah, because they're all like communication.
They sound.
And
They sound. I don't think they sound really good on communication breakdown, but they sound bad at the same time because they're like communication breakdown. Their
compared
voice
to
so
this,
shaky.
how did it go
I don't know
up
how
so
they,
high?
Maybe they hired a chorus or something. I don't know. Maybe that's not them singing. They got
there's so many elements about the song that are so awesome. What about
I like
Jimmy
that
and
slide
how
guitar.
groovy that was?
I like the slide guitar on that solo. Jimmy over there. Jimmy over there pulled out give me a second. Pulled out one of these real quick.
Yeah.
He pulled out a little slide guitar thing and went to town. That sounded really good.
I want, me and him are starting to make music now, man. We'll be sharing some of that on the channel. I want the studio in video games, when you get a new skill, they call it a perk. Some of you guys are gamers, I want that perk that makes the sound go from this ear to this ear, fluent, and back around, and he can just move. His voice goes from here to here, back to here.
That's a nice perk.
That is nice. They use it. I mean, they just used it in Whole Lot of Love.
In Supernaut, they used it too, and it sounded great.
Oh, Supernaut, yeah.
We just did Black Sabbath. Yeah, and they did it in that song too.
Man, in this one, they're using it perfect. I mean, his voice.
Yeah. And the slide guitar was moving in each ear too. Sounds really good. I like their chorus. They've definitely upgraded since Communication Breakdown and since Your Time Is Gonna Come. Compare this chorus to Your Time Is Gonna Come. They all sound kind of drunk when they're singing that song.
And they do. And they have come a long way since then.
Yeah.
And Robert Plant's voice here, man, dude, in the first album, it sounds like it's just him in different parts of the room with the microphone. He might be in the bathroom yelling in the kitchen, but in this one, it sounds like they put an effect. His voice has definitely got a sweet effect.
It sounds like there's like a crybaby on his voice almost.
He is.
Like it's weird.
It's cool.
Yeah.
And he talks. He talks a little bit. He doesn't just sing. He's like, hey, you could be mine, and I could be yours. then he kills it. All right, you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, that's a long fade out, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought there was a lot more song left. Man, I'm sorry, people, that we stopped it with that little bit. But you know what? Honestly, that last part was going to need to get talked about anyway. I feel like, boy, and the last part, they hit the nitro on rock and roll. They're like, I know what you came for. Y'all want to hear the birth of rock and roll again in a new song? Here's your syringe. And that's it. You really don't know. Well, that sounded incredible.
Yeah, that was tight at the end. That sounded really good. The do-do, in each ear.
It does.
That's clean.
Man. And just
that wasn't
you saw how we were.
And that wasn't the panning either. That was straight up.
Just straight up. It worked perfectly.
Yeah.
And his voice and the lyrics, the way he sang it, and then he was like, "Look, I'm about to go off script a little bit of and then he
does that all the time.
That sounded good.
Yeah, he does that on almost every song. He be just giving you those screams.
What do they call it? Scat? What do they call it? Remember what we were talking about it one time? Is it scat?
Yeah, but scat is like boopity bop bop. It's like that kind of stuff.
This is rock and roll scat.
Yeah, this is rock and roll scat. It's a lot different than that stuff.
Yeah. Well, I think they achieved the follow up to Whole Lotta Love in the sense of solid, like stamp of rock and roll, like boom. That's gonna be one of your favorite Zeppelin songs. Just want y'all to know.
Yeah.
That was so good, man. I can't even imagine what is the third song gonna be like on this, bro. Those two were just what a way to start off the album.
The next one is called The Lemon Song.
Oh, we saw that all the time. Watch, I'm gonna end up being like, I know this song.
I know you're gonna say that.
But by the title, I can't tell.
Oh, you're gonna say it. You're gonna say it. He's gonna know it. I'm not gonna know it, and I'm gonna be blown away. The Lemon Song, anything with the and then song from them is gonna be fire. The Immigrant Song,
the Immigrant Song,
yeah, and they got all these the songs. That's not their. They got another one too called that too, I think. But yeah, that's gonna be good.
Yeah, I know for sure, man, dude. So many of their stuff, you know, they're short and it was radio hits, you know. So
yeah,
regardless, I probably, you know, even if you were like, if you just had classic rock on in the background, I probably heard the song. You know, some of their songs are gonna have already been played on the radio back in the old day when that thing used to just play in the background and you didn't pick all your songs.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
that was tight. I hope you guys get to see that this weekend.
10 million views on YouTube, and that's the remastered version is what we just reacted to. So yeah, we're gonna see you guys in the next video. Tell us what to react to next from Led Zeppelin. Actually, no, don't, because we're just gonna do Lemon Song. We're gonna go through each song. So yeah, we're gonna see you guys in the next video, and we're out. Peace.